Hello, welcome back to Free Flow Friday. We are always so excited to be here. Little double dose of us this week as we were on this Wednesday. I just want to say, as everyone's coming on, joining us, as always, let us know where you're tuning in from. What you're thinking about what we're offering as we share this flow and hold. But I also just want to say this Sunday, as you all know, is Mother's Day. And as we shared during the House of Jinshin, we have 2 amazing gifts you can give to a mother you love. So we have our Free Flow Friday package that goes through the first 30 symptoms of the book.
What if you don't love your mom?
What if you don't love your...
No.
There's a mom probably in your life that you love. Or maybe
That's
you're
a good idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or maybe you're a mom and you want to gift yourself. So the first 30 symptoms of the book, Healing at Your Fingertips, you can find now in short video forms on our platform. I'll put a link. But yeah, just wanted to say, reminder, if you were thinking, what do I get mom? How can I give her something unique and
So
special?
this is particularly for the last minute people.
The last minute
like,
people.
Oh, what shall I get her? Get it on Prime.
Yes, and the Free Flow Friday package you can just download immediately and have access. So yeah, wanted to remind you all of that. And as we were saying, each Friday we go through the symptoms of the book. So last week we did menstrual cramps. So this week, as again you can see, just going through the encyclopedia, today we are focusing on motion sickness and just general nausea in general.
You actually just had a story.
Yeah, so when Alexis and we went out to Colorado to film the core webinar, which was amazing. We went to Maria Dooley Chuapoco's house, and we recorded over the whole weekend, and we were coming back to New York, and something about the flight, I don't know what it was. I guess it was a little rocky, and Alexis just turns to me and she's like, "Oh, are you okay?" And I was like, I don't feel good. And so she immediately came up to me.
Yeah.
And
So let's practice this all together for nausea. It is right here at the back of the wrist. And so this is also good. So it's good for motion sickness, but it's also good for if you're pregnant and you feel nauseous or any kind of nausea.
Yeah.
Because it helps the stomach flow. And there's a relationship between the vertebrae. This is for the more advanced students. But T12, there's a relationship between T12 and the back of the wrist and the stomach flow. So you can put your thumb in there. And let me just also like right in there.
You can feel it.
Yeah, so you can feel it. So I like to stick my thumb in there because if you actually are very nauseous and you want to stop it, you dig in a little bit more. You can just really
and
go
I
for
remember
it.
you did that.
What happened?
You dug in, and I was like, So yeah.
So sometimes, we need to reverse the direction of the stomach flow when we feel nauseous, because the stomach flow is a descending flow. It moves down, and when you're nauseous, it actually moves up. So this will just stop that nausea and bring the energy back down. So so that is just a quick hold. Yeah. So you may feel some tenderness in there, and just try the other side here. So you can hold it like this.
Yeah, I was just going
to bring your thumb in there, right into that spot. Yeah.
And then you also said, I remember, because I was sitting there and I think you could tell I was still just like trying to breathe deep and you're digging in. Then you also said, oh, you can do that, which I know we went through on Wednesday, right?
Yes, for indigestion. So today we'll move through the stomach flow, and I just want to say also that sometimes Gentian brings everything to the surface. So if it's supposed to come out, it will also come out. But
So
usually,
if I was supposed to throw up, I should have.
it's but usually it will just, you feel it reverse.
Yeah.
You feel it reverse, but the energy always finds its way. And if it's already maybe too high up, I don't know. It usually will bring it down. Will bring it back down.
Thank you for sending the stars, Tova. We love it. We love the stars, hearts.
So this is where the stomach flow begins. Large intestine ends, and stomach flow begins right here at the 21. And so just feel which one feels tighter to you. And today we'll practice the whole stomach flow together. So stay with your hand. Just cross your hand like this, and then place your other hand on the 21. So you're on the left and I'm on the right. Yeah. Okay.
Hello from Germany. Yeah. If you're joining us now, whenever you tune in, let us know where you're watching from. We love getting a glimpse.
So 21 and 22 is dynamic. When we have consecutive safety energy locations, that's very dynamic and potent. So 21 and 22 in and of itself. Just if you do that, it just get the stomach flow to move. And I was just telling a story also. I was in Peru and we had some kind of tourist airplane flight. I don't even like to fly, but so we went to, I didn't know, but we had to see those things that were on the ground. So we went up in the air and then it went boom like this, and I said, no, stop. And everybody behind me, everybody was so sick. So I told everybody to hold this, to really dig into their 21. And I don't think anybody threw up. It was amazing.
Wow.
It's very powerful, yeah. Gentian is really helpful also as an emergency toolkit. And so this would be one of those situations where, you know, you just dig in and you hold on for dear life in a situation like that.
Where you really can't afford to lose your meal.
Yeah. So we're going to do one more breath, and then we're going to move the hand from the 22 to the opposite 14. Yes. And 14s, of course, help to clear the waistline. And when we're nauseous, this is where it gets stuck. The energy cannot descend properly, so it goes up. It reverses. The energy reverses. So it's all about the energy down the front, and then it ascends up the back. And when we're nauseous, it's stuck. We need to send the energy down.
And so, yeah, different than like indigestion, perhaps.
Yeah, I feel with indigestion, you also want to send it down, don't you think?
I guess
what
so.
Does it
Yeah,
feel
you wouldn't
like
want
for you?
Yeah, I guess I was just thinking like, because nausea. Yeah, I guess it is all sort of up through here. So you wanna push it
This is
down.
also good for reflux.
Reflux
acid.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though the liver flow is very helpful for that, because the liver flow moves right through the esophagus and this little moving thing right here. It moves right through that area. You also want to, how do you call it? Where it closes.
Oh.
Little flap, yeah. You want to send the energy back down, because, you know, with reflux acid, the energy moves up.
If you know what we're talking about, feel free to type
A
it
lot
in
of
the
people
comments.
have, reflux acid.
Yeah.
So this is a powerful flow for that as well. And then we're going to move to the 23 on the same side. So you would go to this. So can you just turn around? You think you could turn around, and I'll show where 23 is. So it's right here at the middle of the back. Okay, so if you can just place your hand there.
Wait, so it's...
Yeah, the hand from the 14 goes to the 23. So I would move my hand here. So you can
Would
use
you-
the back of your hand.
You would go like
yes,
that.
yes. And you can do this flow lying down, of course, which can be very comfortable. And I probably need the stomach flow. I just saw that my thumb was moving in here. That's another sign, because holding the thumb helps to harmonize the stomach and the spleen flow as well.
Yeah, the body's always giving us cues.
Cues all the time.
Body's
And
so intelligent.
we were talking about blood before. The stomach flow is also very important for our red blood count. So if you have anemia, or if you're vegetarian or vegan, this flow may be very helpful to keep our blood counts up to speed.
Yes.
Particularly the red one.
Yes. Yeah.
So 23 helps with blood conditions. Hello from the Netherlands. My country.
Yay!
Yeah. And then from the 23, so again, I'm holding, sometimes I put my knuckle in the 23 if I'm on the back,
Okay.
or you can use the back of your hand or the palm, whatever is comfortable. But I liked personally to dig in a little bit myself, so I use the knuckle.
You can get creative.
Definitely, yeah. Does that feel good to you?
Mhm.
Yeah. And then, by the way, just notice if the 21 is changing, and if it's less tender, there may have been some tenderness. Now you may want to move in a little bit or out. You want to clear that whole 21. Because we know that the safety energy locations have a 3-inch diameter. Yeah.
Right. You can usually really feel the bullseye.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll move to the other 14.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the opposite. Same
Yeah.
side?
On the same side
As
of
your-
the 21.
Okay.
So this flow also got me into the art of Jinshen. Stay tuned for the next few steps. Very, very helpful for knee projects.
Ah, I need that. right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Because the stomach flow moves through the kneecap. And of course the stomach flow is also very good for weight balance, whether you have to lose weight or gain weight. Again, it's a harmonizer. So whatever your body needs is where it's gonna go.
Right.
And the right 14 tells you about the protein, remember? Protein, how you absorb protein. And the left 14 tells you about how you absorb carbs. That's right.
So if someone has a more full, let's say left 14, does that mean their body doesn't process carbs that well? Okay. So if it's not full, it's digesting it.
Yeah, and maybe they need some carbs. Like if you don't eat any carbs at all, it may be talking. Like your left 14 is screaming to get some. So yeah, take a look at that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And protein.
And so here we're going to do the step for knee projects.
I really feel the
You
21.
feel it? Yeah. We'll go to the high one, which is on the inside of the knee. Yeah, you can rest it on there.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. So high one is on the upper side.
Oh, so I'm on this side.
Oh yeah, okay.
So your hands are crossed.
Yeah, you're
right now.
crossing now.
We're doing both sides.
So it's going to help both knees, because one part of the stomach flow goes through the knee to the opposite, to the 8 here, and the other part of the stomach flow goes down the leg to the toes. Okay.
Wow. I really.
So now you stay there, but if you have knee projects, you can move. So you stay there. You can move your hand from the 21 to the low 8, and that's what really helped me, is the high 1 and the low 8. And again, I'm kind of
So low 8 is.
low
your
8
shoulder.
is right here. So again, I'm sticking my thumb in there. For self-help, that's really dynamic, and we can use our thumbs or our palms or our fingers.
Right. It's whatever works.
Yeah, so you can put your...
It's just like in yoga, you know, if you trying to get into a pose, you can adjust and modify. So
Yeah. And we have Taiwan joining us.
amazing.
Hello.
Hi. Wonder
How
what
cool.
time it is there.
What time is it? And we are from all over the world. And how fun and amazing is that we can connect like this and practice together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shared.
And then, okay, so now you go to the 8, here, the 8. With
So,
this hand,
this
it moves
hand.
to the 8, yes.
Okay.
So if you're sitting down, you can do it like this, or just make sure that you make yourself comfortable. If you're practicing this on someone else and the stretch is too long, you can bring the hand from the 21 to the 14. So there is this connection. I don't know about you, but I just had this big gurgle, which is great. When you have gurgles, that's a release of stuck energy.
Yes.
So we welcome gurgles. And then the last step is the middle toe, which is the third toe from the big toe. So we have the big toe, the eye toe, the middle toe, which we call the eye toe, and then the third toe.
The eye.
Yeah, that's where.
Like
that's
the index toe.
Yes, the eye. Yeah, it helps the eyes.
Thank you for the stars. Yes, if you're watching and you are enjoying this.
So this toe is very important because it's also where the essence of the food that we eat and the essence of the air that we breathe come together and mix and then nurture our body. So this toe is very important. And so again, holding all these safety energy locations and toes and fingers, you're helping your body on so many different levels. So again, if you're treating someone and the person is lying down, you can always move the hand from the 21 when you go below the waist. When you go to the 1 and the 8, you can move it to the 14 and then go to the 1 and the 8 and the middle toe. So that's the stomach flow, and that should be all really helpful. If you're just joining the first pose, the first hold we did was the back of the wrist. And the stomach flow, and those two I really recommend for any kind of nausea, pregnancy, if you overeat, hangover, nausea, airplane, motion sickness, you name it. This is a very dynamic hold.
That was great.
So.
I really enjoyed that. Really like the stomach flow. And you can learn more and find out about that in the core. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed this. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. Hi from Amsterdam. Another Dutch woman here with us. So yeah, I'll put a link again for our Mother's Day special. And for all of you who are mothers out there, sending you love. Perhaps we can see more feet and less of wall behind you.
For the third toe.
Did you want to see the third? Okay.
Okay, the third
I'll
toe.
lift my foot.
But then they're going to ask you to take off the sock.
No.
Okay, we have the big toe, the index toe, and the third.
Yeah, and just...
Wait, big toe, index, third toe. It's this one.
Just dig in there.
Yeah. Then we have the ring toe and the little toe. So it's literally...
The middle one.
The middle one. So I hope you get that now. You can go on the bottom of it, feel where there's tightness. You can go on the sides. Just check out for you if it's the tip or the middle of the base. And it's the base, I think.
It is the base.
The base. And that tells you another whole story, which we will talk about another time. So
yes.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Yeah.
And
enjoy your weekend. Thank you all, mothers, for literally giving life to the world. We have a very special mother right here. So
yeah, both my kids are home unexpectedly, so that is just wonderful.
Yeah.
And we'll be celebrating. I'm
Lots
very
of
grateful.
all right. Thank you all, everyone. See you next time.